Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly reading. I'd like to share my appreciation to everyone for supporting my channel by liking and subscribing. And now let's find out what Spirit has in store for you this week. Welcome to you, Taurus. Thank you for coming by to see what Spirit has to say for you this week. And let's start out with a power card, the Hanged Man, the Ten of Cups, another power card, the Emperor, the Two of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Page of Swords. So I like your Emperor and your High Priestess right there together, above and below. So let's talk about your power cards, Taurus. So the very practical way that you approach things and your patience will pay off for you. You've got the Hanged Man starting you out, and patience is definitely going to be needed this week with the Hanged Man starting you out, because he is immediately asking you to embrace the stillness. Really make time for some downtime. It's going to be required of you. So that tenacious nature that you have, that being very patient, is going to be good for you, and it's going to give you the opportunity to really come at things from a very practical point of view. So definitely the Hanged Man is for you this week, and working with what you need to get to be successful for your week. And then let's look at the Emperor. So the Emperor is representing leadership and structure and achievement. So again, taking that time that the Hanged Man is asking you to take so that you can come at things more responsibly, more thoughtfully, have the structure that you need. And the Emperor wants to help you with that, wants you to get to where you need to be so that you can approach the things that are coming for you this week very well, very thoughtfully, and taking the time to take a break, per se, so that you come at it the right way. Then you have the High Priestess, who's asking you to become more in tune with your own intuition and boost your spiritual development. So, and basically listen to messages from your higher self. Trust your intuition. So building that intuition, building that sense of structure that's needed to be more successful. All of those things are going to be happening for you this week, Taurus. Definitely speaking to you. You know, you like being responsible. You like for things to come out the way that you intend them to. And being more in tune with your intuition is something that you could use. It's not a bad idea. So being practical doesn't mean that you can't be spiritual. Doesn't mean that you can't believe in things that you can't see or have a strong sense of faith. So the High Priestess is there to remind you of that it's okay to give in to your gut feelings and to what you think you might need. Really be in tune with your higher self. So let's look at your emotional card, since we just talked about the Emperor and the High Priestess. So the Ten of Cups is in regard to living a higher purpose, or feeling like you are living a more purposeful life, a high sense of self-esteem, and connectedness to your fellow man. So very nice emotional card, and speaking definitely to your Emperor and your High Priestess. Being in tune with your community, people around you that might need that right now, might need that feeling of security, might need your strength, your stability, your practicality. So those things are going to come in handy for someone in your inner circle. Then you have the Ace of Cups, talking about almost psychic abilities, where you're feeling what people need. You are more open emotionally to what your people in your inner circle need. So someone is going to need your guidance and need your sense of strength, your practicality, your ability to tackle problems. So definitely be there for them, and know that this week in particular, Taurus, you're going to be needed. With the Two of Swords, looking at your challenge, the Two of Swords is talking about needing to compromise in order to have a positive outcome. So, yeah, you're going to be working with someone close to you who's going to need your leadership, who's going to need your ability to give them structure. So your emperor is going to be working for you and for these people in your inner circle, giving you that needed structure so that you can move forward and be successful. And that Two of Swords is just saying, yes, definitely needed. Might not be something that you necessarily want to do, whether you're the one who's in charge of it or you're being involved in it. The Two of Swords saying, well, I might not really want to do it, but I feel like it's necessary and they need me. So you will help. You will help. You will get involved, but already know that you are very kind of iffy about doing it because the Hangman is saying, and the Emperor were saying that you're already working on something for yourself, Taurus. There's something coming for yourself, but now you're finding with that Two of Swords in particular that someone else is going to need that too. So whatever you do for yourself is going to benefit someone else, or it's going to give you the ability to help that other person. Then with the Page of Swords, talking about diplomacy and being able to understand what someone else does, learning the way that they go about it, and being very diplomatic about it, the search, finding out more about what they do, being willing to maybe even go hands-on and train in what they do to really have a full understanding. But also that diplomacy, Taurus, will be extended into bearing some truth. You're going to be telling someone something, the truth, something they need to know, and it's probably going to be a very difficult message for them to hear. So diplomacy is your key word this week, Taurus. You're going to need to be, put yourself in their shoes, be empathetic, remember that what you're saying is necessary. It's a truth. They need to hear it, but be very gentle about how you deliver that news because it could be very devastating for them. I think what that's saying, what that Page of Swords is telling you is that, yeah, this is news that could truly be devastating to them if it's not delivered in the right way. Then your action card, the Ace of Wands, is talking about potential new beginnings, success in a new venture. So perhaps the Hangman was giving you that time to think about something that you want to change, something that you would like to do. And with the Ace of Wands, lots of energy toward that action, saying that yes. And you have the Emperor here saying, yes, I want to help you with this. I want you to be more successful. You have that structure that's there. You have that sense of achievement and a stable ground to stand upon to move forward into a new endeavor, a new successful venture for you. And then, of course, the High Priestess also reminding you that you have that sense of intuition, that insight that will make you very successful with this new endeavor. And that's what I'm seeing for you this week, Taurus. Thank you for joining me, and I want to invite you to join me for your weekly reading. And as always, essentially, we all have a divine purpose. Embrace the universe and live your dream. Until next week, here's wishing you health, prosperity, and positive relationships. Farewell to you all.